In this episode, we will be answering the question, should you screen tenants again when the lease renews? This answer is brought to you by Amer USA, where you can screen tenants 24 hours a day. So it's been almost a year with your current tenant and it's time to renew the lease. Should you screen them again for credit and criminal records? First, before we get into the actual reports and whether or not they're individually necessary, you have to ask yourself, does the lease agreement allow you to screen the applicant before renewal? The reason is because many lease agreements automatically allow the tenant the right to renew as long as they give the landlord ample notice. Most lease agreements range anywhere from 30 to 60 days for a renewal commitment. So unless the lease agreement allows the landlord the specific right to be able to rescreen an applicant before renewal, but wait, you knew that the tenant committed a crime during the 12-month period. Unfortunately, there are so many variables depending upon the jurisdiction that you may be in, we would suggest you consult with a local legal advisor with regard to that specific question. Fortunately, with regard to credit, it's a little bit easier to answer, and that's because you will have to have disclosed to the applicant that you do intend on reviewing the consumer credit file upon renewal. So unless the landlord has the right in the lease agreement to refuse renewal based upon the consumer credit file of a tenant, the landlord has no right to pull it again. So to answer the purpose of this video, if the lease agreement was properly prepared, should a landlord review the credit and criminal records of an existing tenant before the lease is renewed? Some may then argue, well, it depends on how the tenancy went over the past 12 months. Was the rent paid on time? Did the tenant complain a lot? But we are of the opinion, given any opportunity to assess future risk of any tenancy, we think it's important to review the consumer credit file and criminal records of an existing tenant. And it's easy. Visit tenantbackgroundcheck.com. If you would like to see more videos about being an American landlord, please like and subscribe.